Welcome to the Women of the Word talk for November. To continue our series on women in the Bible, this month we are looking at Rahab from Joshua 2. But first, let's think about the context of this passage. The wider context for the story of Rahab is found in Numbers 13 and 14. And it is worth comparing the account in Numbers 13 and 14 with the passage that we are going to look at in Joshua 2. It's worth looking to see where are the similarities, what are the differences. But in Numbers 13, the Israelites have come out of Egypt, they have crossed the Red Sea and have wandered through the wilderness. They are now in the wilderness of Paran, not far from the south of the land of Canaan. Moses sends out 12 spies, one from each of the 12 tribes of Israel, to spy out the land of Canaan. The land, how fertile is it? What does it produce? What are the people like? This is the land that God had promised to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, that he would give it to them and their descendants forever. After 40 days, the spies return, saying that the land is good, it is fertile, it is indeed flowing with milk and honey, and they bring back some grapes. But they also say that the people are strong, the cities are fortified, and they saw giants. Joshua and Caleb, who are two of the spies, are keen to go in and conquer the land. They say that with God's help, they can do anything. The rest of the spies say that they would be like grasshoppers in a land of giants, and the Israelites refuse to go in. Somehow, they have lost the sight of the power of God. And yet, these are the people who saw God do many miracles in their journey since leaving Egypt. They saw God part the Red Sea in front of them and their enemies destroyed behind them. They were led by God by pillars of fire and cloud through the wilderness. God has provided food for them in the desert in the form of manna and quails, and he has given them water from a rock. But their lack of faith makes God angry. He tells them that they will continue to wander through the wilderness for the next 40 years until all of them have died out. Only Joshua and Caleb will enter the land because they believed in the power of God. For the immediate context to this passage, we turn to Joshua 1. It is now 40 years later, and the Israelites are still in the wilderness. The map shows their journey during that time. Moses and all the Israelites that came out of Egypt have died, and only Joshua and Caleb are left. Joshua is now the leader of the Israelites. He has been told by God to go into the land of Canaan and take it for the Israelites. He has been told to be courageous because the Lord is with him. At this point, they are not far from the city of Jericho, and Joshua sends 2 spies to see what the city is like. And the story continues with the passage that we're going to study, how the spies meet Rahab and what happens next. But the story of Rahab does not end in Joshua 2. The end of the story is found in Joshua 6. Rahab did everything that she was told to do, and she was saved with all her family. In verse 25, it says that she was spared because she hid the Israelite spies from the king of Jericho. Rahab stays in Israel and is thought to be the first Gentile convert. But Rahab is also mentioned in the New Testament. In Matthew 1, she is listed as an ancestress of Jesus, the great-great-grandmother of David. In Hebrews 11, she is listed among the faithful witnesses of God. And in James 2, she is mentioned as someone whose faith in God was seen in the works that she did and was commended for it. So I hope that through this study, the faith of Rahab becomes clear and can be an example to us all.